Again, this is Brad with Copper Pools. Today's topic, I want to talk about the water return manifold that I typically put on the EcoSmarte whole house water purifier. So I have another video showing an unboxing of that. I'm going to try to post some videos of them being installed. I have one here at the house too. I'll maybe put a video out for that. But what's really different about the EcoSmarte system is normally when you put a water softener or a water purifier in, there's an inlet and an outlet. And that's it, that you hook those directly into that water softener loop that you're used to seeing in the garage. What makes the EcoSmarte system different is that it has an electrode chamber on it, and that electrode chamber adds copper and dissolved oxygen to your drinking water, which makes it fantastic. And it also helps keep hardness in solution in the water so that you get that soft water in your house. Your shampoo will lather up and all those other things that you want from soft water. All of that comes from the electrode chamber. And that's what's different. So what you're going to find is that if you put one of these in your house and you do it yourself or you have someone install it, you're going to need a manifold like this. And the way that this works is we typically use your standard flex connector to hook this to the water purifier as well as to the house. So that's what we have at the bottom. So these things are actually pretty simple to build. Just a 2 foot by 2 foot piece of plywood. Everything in here is sized for 1 inch. 1 inch plumbing, 1 inch piping. There's only one exception. At the electrode chamber, we have a reducer bushing to go from 1.5 inch, which is what the chamber is, down to 1 inch. That's the only thing that has 1.5 written on it. Otherwise, everything is 1 inch plumbing. You have 5 elbows in this, 2 at this end, 2 at this end, 1 here. You have 3 shut-off ball valves, and you have 2 T's, and then you have a backflow check valve. And the reason you want this check valve here is that 9 times out of 10, you're installing this right next to the water heater. And if you're within 20 feet, 20 pipe feet of the water heater or any tank of water, you don't want this sucking water from that when it does its backflush. Keep in mind this, the EcoSmarte system works just like a sand filter. So it's going to suck water through it and flush out all that junk that the activated carbon has collected. And this check valve will prevent you from sucking water out of the hot water tank. And then the last pieces are you need these 2 male 1 inch couplers at the end, and this is what everything flows into. Everything is connected with 1 inch, and even the EcoSmarte, everything's 1 inch, so keep that in mind. I put some arrows on here so people, if they're installing it themselves, they'll see which way the water flows. And I put a label on here that I don't have today, but I put a label on here that says if you're going to service this, open this valve first. So we have water that's stopped here and it flows through the chamber and out. So this is in operation mode. Every 6 months we want to take this chamber out and we want to clean it. So we would, number 1, open this check valve. Now water is flowing this way and this way. Number 2, turn off the top one. Water stops flowing in here. You're going to see this water drain. And the reason it's draining is it's going down and being sucked down through this thing. Once you see it drain, then you can shut this one off. Now, all of these are in a vertical position, which tells you it's in bypass mode. You can unscrew this. Water's still flowing in the house. Everybody will have water. No harm done. You soak this in an acid bath, 1 part acid, 4 parts water, for about 20 minutes, and then you rinse it off and put this right back on. When you put this back on, you're going to go exactly in reverse order. We're going to first open the bottom one, then we're going to open the top one, and ideally we'll see some water flowing, and then we can close off this one. And when we close this one off, water was stopped here, it's forced this way. When all of these are in the horizontal position, it's in service mode. So that is the manifold that I use for the EcoSmarte whole house water purifier. If you got any questions about this, post them in the comments. I'll try to get back to you. And again, I guess I'll leave you with the one note. Everything is 1 inch. When you go to the hardware store to buy all these parts, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. Don't forget that. All right, thanks so much. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you have a great day.